Did you know that every year over 100 people vanish without a trace while exploring abandoned buildings? I'm Dr. Edmund Blackwood, paranormal historian. I've spent decades studying the inexplicable, shall we say, supernatural occurrences that plague our world. And nowhere are these occurrences more concentrated than in abandoned mansions, places where history and horror intertwine. Take Ravencrest Manor, for instance, a place of unspeakable tragedy, yet it draws the curious like moths to a flame. Built in 1823 by Lord Ambrose Ravencrest, a man known for his peculiar interests in the occult. The locals whispered about unholy rituals, of sacrifices made to entities beyond our comprehension. And then, on a moonless night in 1856, the entire Ravencrest family vanished. No bodies were ever found. The manor stood empty, a silent sentinel holding its secrets close. Why do we seek out these places of darkness? Is it mere thrill-seeking or something deeper? Perhaps we're drawn to the unknown, to the thrill of facing our deepest fears. Or maybe, just maybe, something in these places calls to us, something hungry. I've interviewed countless individuals who've dared to step foot in Ravencrest. Their stories, well, they'll chill you to the bone. There was young Thomas, an urban explorer with a YouTube channel. He laughed off the warnings, called it all superstition. But as he ventured deeper into the manor, his camera caught something that defies explanation. Shadows moving against the light, whispers in empty rooms, and then came the screams. Thomas's footage cuts off abruptly. He was found 3 days later, wandering the woods, his mind shattered. But it was Sarah's encounter that truly revealed the evil lurking within those walls. A skeptic, a rational mind. She entered Ravencrest to debunk the myths. Instead, she became part of them. Sarah methodically explored the manor, taking readings, setting up cameras, all normal until twilight fell. As night descended, the very air seemed to thicken, to pulse with malevolent energy. Sarah found herself in the grand ballroom, its mirrors reflecting shadows that shouldn't exist. And that's when she saw it. A figure, cloaked in shadow, moving with inhuman grace. It turned, and where its face should have been, nothing, an abyss. In that moment, Sarah's world changed. The veil between our reality and something far darker lifted. She ran, chased by something she couldn't comprehend, something that hungered. The walls seemed to close in, portraits' eyes following her every move. The very house seemed alive, malevolent. Sarah could hear it behind her, a sound like razors on silk. Getting closer, always closer. She burst through the front doors, the night air hitting her like a physical force. Sarah escaped, but she was never the same. The evil in Ravencrest had marked her, as it does all who truly encounter it. These places, these abandoned mansions, they're not just empty buildings. They're wounds in our world, where something else bleeds through. So the next time you pass an abandoned house and feel that chill down your spine, remember, it might not be just your imagination. Evil lurks in these forgotten places, waiting, always waiting. Have you had an encounter with the unexplained? Share your story in the comments if you dare.